Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back with another video. If you are new to my channel, I'm Tech Pastry. I'm a software engineer at Google, and my channel is about helping you break into tech. I also cover topics like finance, the intersection of tech and finance, life, personal life, living in New York, etc. So make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And thanks for tuning in. I'm trying to do a new series that I'll do over time, and I'm going to start reviewing resumes that came in. I picked 2 resumes for you guys in this folder, and I'm gonna go through it and give my initial reactions to what I see. And of course, I'm gonna remove all personal information. What you guys submit, if it's already removed, that's what I'm gonna present. So let's get started. So first off, this looks really great. The format is really clean. 3 different sections, bullet points, experience, projects, clubs, skills, education. So this is like going to be a really cool quick call out. It looks like there's not a lot of experience here, and mostly internship experience, and this person's still in school. So I would immediately just move this up. If you're an intern and you don't put education as the first, second, or third bullet above clubs and skills, then you need to readjust your resume, because when you're in school, education is probably the most, if not, and it can only be eclipsed by experience, but it's the top 2 most important thing. The school you go to and what you're studying is important if you are an intern and trying to get either an internship or a full-time new grad position. So from a second glance, looking at these projects, I'm not totally sure what this person is going for. He has an automated greenhouse project, and he uses Arduino, DHT, 11 temp sensors, soil moisture sensors. He wrote a C program, so this is a low-level program. C sits at probably the lowest part of the stack. It's a step above assembly language, and it's used for controlling. It's good for bit manipulation and controlling low-level hardware. It's great for doing like driver programming, doing like system calls, because it's so like close to the operating system and it's so low on the stack. There's not a lot of frills in C. So this tells me that this project he's going for a low-level programming role. Autonomous robot, this is cool, but he uses AutoCAD, which is interesting. Robotic arm grabber, SolidWorks, that's another modeling software. And then he uses C, so that's a software. So there's a good mix of hardware and software here, but it doesn't give me a clear direction. So let me go to the experiences. So software QA intern. So QA is different than software engineer. QA covers more of the quality assurance and testing. A lot of companies split up QA with regular software engineering, like Google splits up SWE and SWET, which is software engineering test. So this immediately is sort of like I wouldn't say a red flag, but a yellow flag of getting into like SWE, since the experiences that you have as a software engineering test isn't directly applicable to it being a software engineer. If you have an offer between a SWE and an SWET, take the SWE if your end goal is to be a software engineer. So technical support analyst intern, screen mockups using Jira, UX design using Adobe XD. So this is another not really technical role. It's great experience to have since it is technical, but it's not very usable for a SWE. So one comment I would have over here is maybe have an objective section. This will just sort of like give clear focus on like what you want out of this. If you're going for big tech, then I'm not sure if a lot of this experience is directly applicable, but having an objective section would help. What I do like is that the words are bulleted, which is a huge plus. And this just sort of draws your eye when a human is reading it, because I personally read resumes. I read that formatted version of resumes. So having like bullet points does help me sort of get a quick yes and no gut feeling about a person. The formatting is good. I do like the bullet points. I would just move the education bit up. The projects are cool. I almost feel like the coolest out of these is definitely the automated greenhouse, so it's good that you move these in this order. Skill section is solid. It almost feels like a little bit too many skills. I think that a red flag I see personally is that if you list everything you've ever done under the earth, then it kind of makes your resume look spammy. So having a very concise but very targeted list of skills is probably more important to me. It looks more impressive to me than somebody who lists every skill under the sun in order to get past a resume screener. Clubs, senior technical lead, this is great. Leadership experience is important, not so much in an early entry-level role, but at least that tells me that they have leadership experience and they could probably scale in the company if they choose to stay long-term. So overall, this is like I would say a 6 out of 10 resume. I think the only thing that is lacking is the objective section. A lot of the experience, you can't fake experience. Work experience is work experience. So since they don't really have any experience as a software engineer, then this docks a couple more points. So let's go to the next one. So this person retracted their information. Immediately, first glance, great education, experience, projects, technical skills. This is how I actually format my resume. So this is honestly like, bravo, like perfect. I love this. So they go to University of Toronto, they have their GPA. This is something important that I think I'm gonna point out right now. If your GPA is above a 3.0, please list it. This is such a flex in engineering. If you have above it, anybody in STEM will know, if you have above a 3.0, that's impressive. So please, if you have above a 3.0, list your GPA. Some roles will actually filter you out if you have below a 3.0 and they will ask you for it. Most of those are hedge funds and quant trading firms. They really like people with at least a 3.3, if not 3.5. So if you have above a 3.0, list it because it's great. If you have a 3.5 or higher, you're killing the game. So this person is great. Then they listed their high school. They don't have a lot of experience, so that's okay. Intact Financial Corporation. So this person worked in finance, and they are using brokers to generate quotes, display key insights. So a lot of these skills aren't like directly applicable to big tech. I guess like Python is applicable, MongoDB, those are tools used at companies. He made a Java application, so he knows how to use Java. Brokers generate customer quotes. This is a very finance specific thing. Radar is, I've personally never used that, but I'm sure it's just like a dashboarding tool. Yeah, custom analytics dashboards. He used React and TypeScript. That is applicable to big tech. Streamline the process of providing common tasks on external platforms. So he was basically like a Radar developer and helped build the trading application. And then he was a return intern from his previous internship where he basically worked on Java. So overall, that's his great work experience. A+. So his projects are all also great. Property Pal, real estate transactions, expedited verbal to a buyer and seller. Okay, so he has an interest in real estate, interacted with Stripe, Hacksball. He made a game, gym reservation bot. He made a reservation system, and then he has his skill section. This is a very good skill section. He has 2 years industry experience with 2 years of an internship. I'm not totally sure if his internship was for the summer or if it was for a full year, but he had an internship followed by job experience. So this skill section makes sense. He's covering every skill that he ever had, but he has the experience to back it up, so on and so forth. So overall, this is a great resume. I personally would, if I was looking to start a company and hire a developer, like I would pick this up and be like impressed. So great job. I would say this like a 9.5 out of 10 resume. So that's it for today. If you like this video and you want your resume reviewed, drop it in the form below. I can't promise when I'll get to it, but I'm trying to do 2 a week, maybe like 2 every other week. So thanks for watching. Hit that follow button and let me know what you thought about this video, and in the comments, things that I could probably, things that you like, things that you didn't like, everything. I watch every comment, and I'm always looking for ways of making my videos better for you guys. So appreciate it. Thanks again, and subscribe for more.